Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the Splash Basketball TV. That's James.
Isaac.
And today we're going to be talking about the latest of the Jimmy Butler trade rumor.
Jimmy Butler drama.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, recently Jimmy Butler just talked to the organization and was demanding a trade a day prior to the media day.
A trade.
And he said that he prefers to be a Clipper, a Net, or a Knick.
What a crybaby.
Yes. Yes. I mean, it's just so sad that Coach Tim was trying to do a little bit of reunion. They're already starting to call it the Minnesota Timberwolves, but apparently that's going to be short-lived since Jimmy Butler is definitely out. Yeah, and what's funny though is that recently Minnesota offered Jimmy Butler in exchange of Ben Simmons. They were the Philadelphia 76ers. And guess what?
You must be kidding me.
Guess what? We already know what Philadelphia 76ers answer to it, right?
So, no.
Yeah. So I guess the question to you is, where do you think Jimmy Butler will end up? And do you think he's going to end up with another team before the regular season starts, or will he still play with the Minnesota Timberwolves until the trade deadline?
You know what, brother? I want to be honest with you. I just want him to stay with Timberwolves, with Minnesota.
Well, that's no longer a conversation because definitely Jimmy Butler was out. I mean, that's even the reason why Cat already signed that extension because Jimmy Butler is already out.
I know, but imagine the possibility if he'll just stay in Minnesota. Imagine if there's no drama. Imagine if the former guys from the Bulls will go back. Imagine the chemistry that they already have. I think it's a good season for Minnesota, especially if they have the chemistry, so to say. And I know that it's already impossible. So I think
the thing, they don't have that chemistry because there's a rift between Andrew Wiggins and Jimmy Butler, and that's the reason why Jimmy Butler wants out. So
I know.
I guess what I think that Jimmy Butler is going to be traded before the regular season starts.
Really?
Yeah.
I think for now he'll stay in Minnesota, and then at the middle of the season he'll be traded to a different team.
Well, here's the thing: the Houston Rockets are trying to pull a trade with the Minnesota Timberwolves. They badly want Jimmy Butler man. Can you imagine the Houston Rocket lineup with a Chris Paul? You got a James Harden. You got a Jimmy Butler.
Okay.
All right. And then who's gonna be the power forward? I guess Chris Tucker. Chris Tucker.
PJ Tucker.
PJ Tucker.
PJ Tucker. Yeah.
You know what are we talking about? Chris Tucker. PJ Tucker and Clint Capella. So
okay.
I mean, Jimmy Butler is definitely a better defender. So I think he's gonna fill his shoes that Trevor Ariza left to the Houston Rockets. But Houston Rockets will definitely have a hard time pulling this trade. I think they're trying to contact a third team.
Really?
Yeah, to pull this trade. They'll
They like it though. They like him being in Houston.
Well, I guess it's already the trend now that players.
But do you think he'll be effective in Houston?
I think he's gonna be effective in Houston.
Really?
Yeah, I think he's gonna be effective in Houston because Jimmy Butler is not ball dominant.
I thought you were an expert in basketball in NBA.
And that's exactly what I'm telling you right now. I mean, Jimmy Butler, he started his career in the NBA.
Okay.
Not as the number one option.
All right.
So he's used to playing alongside with other stars.
Are you sure you're watching Houston basketball, bro?
Yeah.
Are you sure you're watching Houston basketball?
Of course.
Let me tell you why they lost to.
Okay, so tell me.
They lost to whom? I'm sorry. To Golden State. To Golden State,
last
right?
year, yeah.
They lost to Golden State because all they did is to do what? Shoot three.
Well, that was in Game 7.
That was in Game 7. Have you checked their shots?
Yeah, but I mean,
they shoot. I think 60.
Well, hold on.
Okay.
Let's try to remember that Chris Paul went down in Game number 6.
He did.
Okay.
He did.
So when the series went to Game number 7, the immaturity of the Houston Rockets started to kick in.
Bro, let me tell you a wonderful stat that I just figured out a couple of days ago.
Okay.
You know what? Mid-rangers. Jimmy Butler is a good mid-ranger.
Which is exactly what they need.
Yeah, exactly what they need. But, you know what? DeMar DeRozan actually shot more mid-rangers than the entire Houston Rockets.
Why the hell are we talking about DeMar DeRozan? We're not talking about the San Antonio Spurs, bro.
I know. But here's what I'm telling you. DeMar DeRozan shot more mid-rangers than the entire Houston team. Meaning, they're not into mid-rangers. They're into three-pointers. But, you know what? Jimmy Butler is a suspect three-pointer.
Well, I mean,
so I think it won't be effective in Houston.
Well, it doesn't mean that if you become a Rocket, then you are obliged to shoot threes. I mean, Carmelo Anthony, I mean, he's definitely a second unit guy.
Yeah, but he's a good three-pointer.
Right, but do you think he's going to be shooting a lot of threes?
I think so.
I think
that's the plan of the Rockets. I think that's the plan. To pass the ball to him.
I mean, Jimmy Butler can play, you know, can still shoot threes. But he's not
He's
really
a
that
suspect,
efficient.
though.
Yeah, I know. He's not a very good three-point shooter. But, you know, Jimmy Butler is going to give the Houston Rockets a different dimension.
But are they going to utilize him correctly? So I'm not buying the Houston Rockets shenanigan. I'm not into that. You know what?
So where do you think he's going to end up, though?
I think he's more effective. I'm not sure if this will happen, but I think he's more effective with LeBron James.
With the Lakers?
With the Lakers.
Hell no.
Why?
Hell no. Because we're saving that spot for either a KD or an AD. Okay, guys. So I mean, tell us what you think about Jimmy Butler. Where do you think he's going to end up? Yeah, where do you think he's going to end up this season? You know, he already said his preferred teams. It's either the Clippers. He wants to be a Net. He wants to be a Knick.
Miami.
Miami,
to be a Heat.
but he also wanted to be a Knick. Pairing up with Kyrie Irving, that's a possibility. So tell us what you think. Leave down your comments down below.
Yeah.
And
give us some shout out, guys.
Yeah, so please share this video, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel. Please like our Facebook page.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna leave the link down below as well in the description. But if you would like to search it, it's Facebook page Splash Basketball TV.
Yeah. So leave some suggestions. Leave us some content in the future. And we're going to talk to you soon about basketball and sports in general.
All right, then remember, ball is life.
Ball is life, baby. Peace.
See ya.